All right, what's going on? What do the Librans got going on? Oh, let's get it, ladies and gents. Your weekly reading from the 9th to the 16th.
What is going on here with the Libran individuals? Let me just put this phone on silent. All right, it's actually from the 9th to the 15th.
What's going on here with the Libran individuals from the 9th to the 15th? What's going on here this next week for the Libran individuals? Let's get 3 shuffles. And let's get an overview of what the Librans are dealing with when it comes to romantic matters of love. All right. Knight of Swords, the Lovers, and the 3 of Cups. Ladies and gents, this looks absolutely fucking phenomenal, ladies and gents. This week looks good. However, I'm getting a bit of manipulation here. It's like someone here is not wearing their heart on their sleeve. Let me tell you. I feel that there is love, but someone is choosing to be more objective, more pragmatic than sensitive or emotionally vulnerable. But the love is overt. I mean, this connection is going to bloom, ladies and gents. This is what I'm seeing here. I really feel that this week, this is going to be, it's going to be a kickoff to a union that is going to feel good. Now, look, I feel that this is what I'm getting the sense of. I don't want to say manipulation, but it's kind of like an unspoken depth, right? Like an unspoken deep feeling of connectivity here between 2 individuals is what I'm seeing here. But it's too early. It may be too early to speak about this. It may be too early to get ahead of the fucking game and say, you know what I mean? You're my fucking soulmate. I don't know. Maybe you guys are reconciling with this, or this is someone that you're getting to know. But it looks like this week things are going to be cool, calm, and collected. There's celebrations. Maybe you're going out drinking with this individual, or going out on dates, or simply you're just whining and dining, Netflixing and chilling, ladies and gentlemen. This is the type of vibe that I'm getting for this week. Like I said, there's a lot of emotional depth, but it seems to me like it's being, I'm not saying stifled, but more so navigated through the mind rather than the heart. Why is the Knight of Swords here? This is your energy. Could be dealing with a Gemini, the Empress. Okay, I'm telling you, the Empress is one that loves unconditionally, ladies and gents. But this is beneath the Knight of Swords. This Empress individual doesn't want to display her ultimate love and affection. She's more so appearing as a Knight of Swords. Very communicative, very sharp, very clear, very honest, very assertive with whatever it is that she seeks to communicate. But in reality, beneath this, pragmatic exterior, she's a goddamn teddy bear. All right? There's an element of uncertainty. I feel like this woman, or I'm going to say woman because it's the Empress, take it as a resonance. It could be a male Libra, but, this just speaks of unconditional love, essentially, is what I'm picking up from the Empress. You can most certainly be a man with a big heart that loves unconditionally, and you feel really drawn to this woman that you got around you, by all means. All right? But, like I said, I don't feel that there's an element of, I don't know, I don't want to fucking go too deep in there so quick. You know what I mean? That's what I'm getting here from this Empress. So, tell me some more. What's going on here with this Empress? The Knight of Wands. You see what I mean? The chemistry is there. And I feel that this could have started quite passionate. But someone doesn't want to display the level of affection because that's not the dynamic right now. Yes, the tension is unspoken. But the dynamic between you two is more so surface level. Let's have a good time. We like each other. Let's fuck maybe. I don't know, ladies and gents. Knight of Wands. I know this individual likes to get it on, whomever this individual is. But the fact that, we got a real deep spiritual connection. I mean, emotional and spiritual is absolutely apparent, ladies and gents. This is my soulmate combination. So this is going to be a potent relationship, to say the least. So what is this Knight of Swords communicating? What is it that's being vocalized or expressed here? The Queen of Cups, Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You see, this is all about, like I said, there are fucking feelings here. An ocean of fucking feelings here with the Queen of Cups. I know you can barely see this, but bear with me. There's an ocean of feelings, but it's coming out pragmatically, objectively, clearly, strategically with that Knight of Swords. So you got somebody here. Remember I said a bit of manipulation? The reason why I said that is because I saw the High Priestess. This is a holder of secrets. What's with all this fucking strategy? Come to find out, somebody's got a full-ass cup of love that they're not trying to display so quick. So what's going on here with the lovers? What's going on here with the lovers? What's going on here with the lovers? The Five of Swords. Oh, shit. So you guys might have had an upheaval with this individual as a matter of fact. All right, that's what it looks like to me. However, this is beneath you guys. The Two of Cups, again, it looks to me like you're reconciling. You're kissing and making up, ladies and gents. This ain't no new love. This is, you know, coming from the fucking dungeons of Mordor and making up, ladies and gents. All right, so someone doesn't want to give their heart away too quick after some sort of defeat ensued. Could be a fire sign that you're dealing with. You know, we got Venetian energy, we got water energy, we got Gemini energy. So, all right, so there's a coming together here, and I feel that the desire is actually mutual. However, it's kind of like, again, with the High Priestess, two very spiritual cards, the Hierophant and the High Priestess. What this is indicative of is that both individuals are consciously aware of the significance of this relationship and where it's headed, which is a high level of commitment, yet the big conversation has yet to be had. All right, we're still in this Three of Cups energy. Let's fucking hang out. We're definitely not living together, but we're on the phone texting each other and that type of vibe. You know what I mean? What is this Three of Cups? Let's see. What is this Three of Cups? The Temperance. Balancing it out. Balancing out your emotions. Getting into a flow of synchronicity with one another, ladies and gents. This is an energy of being patient as well. The Three of Swords. There we go. There's been a broken heart. We got, I'm telling you, this is a soulmate reading, ladies and gents, the Emperor and the Empress. I'm not saying that you're going to be happily ever after with this individual. So let's not, you know, get ahead of ourselves. And I know you ladies are going to get butterflies and shit as soon as I show you all these combinations. But in reality, this has a lot of potential. Sure. Are you guys there? Fuck no. Hell nah. You ain't there. You got ways to go, buddy. Buckle up, because the journey can most certainly lead to another fucking disaster. All right? Reality. So, let's see. Where's the rabbit hole gonna go? Where's the rabbit hole gonna go? The rabbit hole. Anyways. So I went to the fucking tanning salon, ladies and gents, and they put too much fucking orange on me. Can you see that? I look like a fucking orange. I told the lady, I was like, you know what? I ain't paying for this shit. You fucked me up. I came out looking like, goddamn, like a fruit, ladies and gents. Anyways, enough about my rant. Let me get some fucking pleasure in me. So, buddies, what's going on here with your person's energy? What is your person's energy towards you? We got the Seven of Coins. Wait. That might have been a fuck up here, all right? The Seven of Coins is an energy of someone that doesn't seem like, you know, this is going to grow. That might have been the situation. Maybe they did see that. They maybe felt that this situation wasn't going to grow. But all of a sudden, the Ace of Cups, they got to change their feelings regarding this. They're like, you know what? This shit actually does have potential. All right? However, I am noticing that this individual is a bit emotionally cold, is a bit emotionally detached. And the reason why is because they still need time to process some shit, all right? This individual here is still in an element of being emotionally, not emotionally, but, yeah, they're emotionally repressed. However, they're more so, again, logical. You know, this individual's not trying to navigate with their heart. Why? Possibly because you guys are in the midst of trying to find peace with one another. I know the lighting's fucked up, all right? Bear with me. Now, it looks to me like this individual is wanting to have a new beginning with you. Let's clarify that Ace of Cups. What's this Ace of Cups about? So I feel that there was a phase that you guys went through here where no work was being done on the relationship. All right? There was no fucking movement here. There was a lot of holding back. And all of a sudden, boom. I don't know if it was you that came through here, Ace of Wands, Queen of Coins, but it looks like this individual was approached and offered this opportunity. Right? It's like all of a sudden this fucking opportunity to have a new beginning comes around, and this individual's like, all right, well, I was in the dumps, but I best get on that fucking chariot and, you know, make a U-turn and go back. Well, buddy. It looks like we are reading into a reconciliation, ladies and gentlemen. What is Libra's advice in this dynamic? What is Libra's advice in this situation? What is Libra's advice in this situation? All right. 8 of Wands. This is all about moving forward progressively. A sense of no refraining from expression, ladies and gents. All right. Libra, look. I feel that this is something for you to be excited about, not stressed about. All right. I feel that you should be confident. You should be confident. It looks like you guys did go through a little upheaval, all right? And you might have embodied this energy of someone that, you know, kind of gave up. Maybe you felt as if the battle was lost between you guys. But let me emphasize that what I'm seeing here is a brand new beginning. All right? So get rid of the fucking shitty energy of the past and get excited again and don't hold back. I don't know if you're that individual that's got a lot of love, but you're holding it back. This is saying to let your fucking brilliance shine, ladies and gents. It must be safe to love. Is it safe to love here? What's going on? Obviously, you're dealing with a King of Cups. He's reversed. He, she, doesn't matter. This individual's reversed, but there's most certainly love that exists in there. All right? Things don't look clear. Things don't look clear between you two, but what I want to basically emphasize here when it comes to your advice with the Two of Swords and the Ace of Coins, again, is that get rid of this energy of this shit was a failure, or this shit, you know, was too much and it was lost. That lack of passion, that lack of spark, fuck that. Reinvigorate it, reignite it is the fucking advice for this week. All right, ladies and gents, excuse the excitement, or rather the profanity. I'm caffeinated as fuck. All right, anyways, I'm taking this to the extended. I'm delving into their feelings, their actions towards you, their deepest desires with you, and where this relationship is headed in the near future. All right, from the 9th through the 15th. If you're interested, the link to that is in the extended. The link to that is in the description. You want access to all the extended? Take a look at the link below that. Stay blessed. I'll see you.